Hi Pisces, and welcome to your healing reading. I'm sorry that yours and Aquarius and Capricorn is a little bit later than the others. I've had to have a lot of recharging between these readings just because they're a bit intense for what I'm channeling, and the length of them. One of these videos is like as long as what it would normally take me to do like 3 videos. So I do apologize, Pisces, that yours is a bit late. But what I've done here is I've put 4 different tarot decks of court cards together so I can get a wide range of energies and personalities. And I'm going to pull 4 different personalities and storylines, Pisces, and these are people who want to heal with you, okay? It could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be a romance, it could be a spiritual companion. It's just these are energies of people who really desire to heal with you, Pisces, and you could resonate with 1 or 2 or all 4, okay? So, and I'm leaving this open to passed on loved ones, so if you feel that a personality and storyline is speaking of a passed on loved one, then you can go with that. So, Pisces, let's see who wants to heal with you guys. Okay, so first out, we have the action of twin flames. So just because this is a general reading, I'm going to kind of leave this a bit open. This could be male or female. This is a less mature energy, but because of the nature of this card, this is somebody who is really maturing quite rapidly and fast. So the age of this person I'm going to leave open as very fluid, just because this person at this time is really working on themselves, growing themselves. And you know, for some of you this could be your twin flame. Others of you, this is somebody who is very near and dear to your heart, a close connection to your soul, but there's been a lot of incompatibility between the two of you, just your life journeys, your interests, your life choices, etc. And this person is really waking up and working on themselves, Pisces, and trying to grow and expand their consciousness. This could be a male or female, and this could be fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to be, but this is somebody with a very fiery, passionate spirit, you know, big personality. Next out, we have, wow, the masculine flame, enlightened, involved, yang. So this is more twin flame energy coming out, Pisces, and I have to say this, no other sign received this 1 twin flame card, let alone 2 in their lineup. So Pisces, with this coming out, again, this could be twin flame energy, fire energy. This is somebody whose energy I feel is like more mature, so like 30 years of age or older. This is somebody who has totally come into some enlightenment within their soul. They're past this part here of working and growing. They know what they want, and maybe now it's just a matter of bravery or executing that. But this person, again, very strong personality, could be twin flame or somebody very near and dear to your heart. This is masculine energy, so I tend to see this as a male, especially with this card. I don't see it as a female energy whatsoever. Like, this is a man right here, and he has grown, and he is mature, and he is in control. This could even be, you know, because this is something near and dear to your heart, this could be like a father figure or like a grandfather. This is just such wise, grown energy coming through this card, masculine. And I don't feel like that was always the case about this person, but that's what they've evolved into. And maybe your distance and disconnection has been quite some time with this person, Pisces, or this could be a really strong energy of a passed on loved one coming through. Masculine, dominating, I'm in control, like, look at me, I'm like all eyes on me, very big, strong personality, as well as that fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Next out, we have the divine feminine of thoughts, and so this is some feminine energy coming through. So I'm apt to believe this is a female. However, it could just be a male who's very in tune with his divine feminine energies. And as air, this could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, this is somebody who I feel in the past wasn't, I don't want to say they were outright dishonest. I mean, they could have been, but this is somebody who really holds back, is kind of a mystery. You know, their emotions are not on display, at least not for you, but for other people. Like, you may see how they're truly feeling about other people, whether they're angry, upset, happy, all of those things. But when it comes to you, I feel like this person has really kind of like blocked you from their true emotion for you. Like, it goes and runs much deeper than they've ever expressed. And it's almost like this person, I feel, even if they're dying, it's like they're waiting for you to return to them. Like, their pride is really, really exaggerated, and they're stubborn, and even if it's like it's all on them, it's all their fault, they don't care. It's like, no, Pisces has to come back to me first. I can't have the embarrassment. Like, I've got to hold my spot here. I've got to hold my ground, even though they know like they were wrong. Okay. And Pisces, if you are the cause for the distance and disconnection in this relationship, you definitely have to go to this person. Like, you have to reach out and mend that bridge with them. They never will, no matter how much they miss you, care about you, all of it. It's like, nope, they are so prideful and stubborn. All right, and last out, wow, and you know what? You guys are the first sign to actually get one. Oh, nope, I take it back. We didn't get one from well, I can't even find it in here. This one right here, that deck. I thought we did, but nope, those are from the same. Anyways, Pisces, now we have another feminine energy coming through, the Queen of Cups. So I'm inclined to say this is a female, okay? Also strong for passed down loved one, just due to the nature of this particular deck. And this female right here, you know, she's a wiser, mature type of energy as well. So I typically see her as like somebody 30 years of age or older. She's an interesting feel, actually. It's almost like what's wrong between you and this queen is like beneath the surface. Like, you could even still be talking to this person, and it's just like there's a lot beneath the surface, either for you or for her or for the both of you. There's like, we just don't talk about it. We just sweep it under the rug and kind of pretend like it's not there type of energy is what I'm picking up with her. So let's pull some more cards, Pisces, and look at this from a soul perspective. Like, what is the lesson here? What's the, you know, soul ties and bonds? Why is there distance and disconnection? What is this meant to teach you? So let's see, Pisces. All right, under this action of twin flames, we have life purpose, and that's card 22. So Pisces, this is the throat chakra. You and this person definitely are going to speak again one day, and I feel like you guys have more life journey. In fact, when you come back together, when this relationship heals and mends, it's more of a spiritually based connection moving forward. Okay, like, that's just, it's honesty, it's truth, it's love, it's compassion, it's empathy, it's equal understanding on both sides. This person is really growing and maturing, Pisces, and here's where we have a conversation, but also passed on loved one energy. Just, you know, what's depicted here, this person, you know, if this is a passed on loved one in life, they did not have it together. Like, they didn't, okay? They, like, a lot of irresponsible behaviors or things along those lines, and, you know, now they've transitioned back into non-physical, and this is depicting, like, that wise perception that we evolve back into after we transition. And now, you know, here they are guiding you, Pisces, trying to keep you, you know, focused on your life purpose and your path, whereas they failed in their lifetime to do that. And so now they're giving you that guidance, okay? Next out, under this masculine flame, look at this. We have the third eye visualization. So Pisces, this here, definitely like a soulmate, if not your twin flame, okay? And man, they have really grown and matured. That's all I'm going to say. And the timing of you guys healing and coming back together, you know, that's up to spirit. We might get some more information about that as I pull more cards. But this right here, like the distance, separation, disconnection, was 1,000% for you to awaken and for them to awaken to a whole different version of self. This is not just, you know, like a little bit of self-improvement and change and growth. No, this is like deep, deep spiritual awakening type of energy where it's relationships and people and connections and life takes on a whole new meaning. It's just a whole paradigm shift on both sides, okay? So that if this has not already happened, like that is what is happening. That's why we are distant and disconnected, because when you come back, wow, like you guys are vibing in a whole another realm together, okay? If this is a passed on loved one, I feel like they're really helping you, you know, with clarity in your life, with your intuition, with seeing things for truly what it is rather than what you hope it to be. Like a lot of guidance and clarity of truth and light, like things that were hidden or that you try to turn away from. This person really bringing to light, like, no, Pisces, see this for what it is, really connecting you into your intuition, okay? If it's a passed on loved one. Under this divine feminine of thoughts, look at that. We have the crown chakra and peace coming through. Wow, she really does want to heal with you, Pisces. But again, this is somebody that I feel is like you've got to go to her. Like, regardless of who's at fault here, it's like you've got to mend that bridge or that gap, because this person is so prideful and so stubborn. But at the end of the day, like, all they want is peace and happiness and resolution with you, like, big time. And with the crown coming out like that, I do feel there's a bit of a spiritual lesson attached and connected to this person, okay? If this person is a passed on loved one, Pisces, yeah, they're guiding you very strongly, helping you open and expand your crown chakra, maybe even open up to some spiritual gifts that you didn't know you have, or trying to help you get to a place where you trust yourself and your vibes and what you're picking up on over anything else, okay? Leading you to the ultimate truth about you, your authenticity, your life. Like, this person as a passed on loved one, non-physical, very honest energy, like kind of stern, like there's order to things. It's black, it's white, it's yes, it's no, there's no gray, even though the crown chakra is coming through as gray, silver, like there's no gray area. It's black or it's white, okay? So very stern energy, very like driven, like you've got to do things in this particular order. So as a passed on loved one, Pisces, this person here is really trying to bring you into your own truth, okay? About yourself, about your life, about everything. Like, no sugarcoating, no, none of it. This person here, as a passed on loved one, is like, no, let's get real with ourselves so we can expand and we can grow and we can move forward, all right? There's no excuses with her. Okay, lastly, with this Queen of Cups, we have the heart chakra coming through, and we have play. So Pisces, this particular queen right here, she doesn't want things to be serious. She doesn't want things to be the way that they are, okay? This down here at the end, Pisces, this could be more of like a friend or like a sister type of energy, cousin. This just feels like somebody who's more your like equal, and like friends, like best friends or sisters or brothers. I mean, I am seeing that as a female, but you know, it could be a male who's just very in tune with his divine feminine energies. But it's like this really fun type of energy. It doesn't feel like so romantic to me as like these two do, okay? That one on the end there, this is more like a friend, a companion, a spiritual companion. And again, it's like there's things under the surface that you guys maybe don't talk about if you're in each other's lives. And maybe Pisces, it's time for you to kind of let that go. If there's things that you harbor inside yourself about that person, maybe it's time to let it go and not be so serious and return to the heart chakra fully open and be playful and spontaneous and fun, okay? Or that's what she needs to do to meet you halfway, okay? She needs to forgive. She needs to release. It's like somebody in this connection really needs to like take a weight off, to not be so serious and, you know, be fun and playful and enjoy life. Like this here, Pisces feels so strong, like a best friend type of energy. And I don't know what's happened if you guys are like not speaking, but she really misses you, and there's nobody else like you as far as she's concerned, okay? She really misses you, Pisces. So let's pull some messages here to see unspoken words or further advice from other people involved, or, you know, from the spirit guide perspective. All right, so under this action of twin flames, we have ego. I try to control everything because I don't feel very in control of myself. So this is what this person is working on, okay? They may have been very dominating and controlling and like manipulating in the past, and it's because they didn't feel very in control of themselves, but they're working on that, Pisces. Next out under this masculine flame, we have soul. No matter what is happening between us, our souls are eternally joined. Yeah, that is so strong for twin flame or passed on loved one with this coming through. That truly speaks for itself, Pisces. Next out is heart with this divine feminine of thoughts. I'm mislabeling the emotions I'm feeling to avoid facing what I did to you. Yeah, so this is where I'm telling you, whether you're at fault or they're at fault, Pisces, this person really misses you and wants to mend and wants peace and harmony and that connection back in their life. However, there may be a bit of lack of accountability, or again, Pisces, it's like you've got to reach out. You've got to bridge the gap with this person just because of how they are. All right, lastly, under this queen, now we have unknown. I'm a lifetime connection you haven't met yet. Woo, Pisces. Okay, you know, this just kind of took on a whole new turn, unlike any other, and you guys are my last reading. With this coming out, that might be kind of why I'm like balled up about this one. This is a person, for some of you, Pisces, that you have not met yet, okay, in this lifetime, okay? And the reason why they're coming through in this reading as I want to heal with you is I feel like maybe past lifetime things ended badly or abruptly or something, and that could be why, you know, I'm picking up on like there's these things under the surface, okay? But this here, Pisces, this could be a reconnection from somebody from your past lifetime, and she's coming through as healing because this lifetime, like what you guys experience, is different than ever before. Like you are best friends, you have this beautiful soul bond, okay? So for some of you, there's this lifetime connection, this soulmate that you haven't met yet, that's showing up because it's like coming through because of what happened last lifetime. Like there's healing that has to take place, whether you are aware of it in your conscious mind or not, okay? As a passed on loved one coming through this, she's letting you know that there is another connection on the horizon for you, Pisces, that will in no way replace what you had here with her. However, it's like there's more soulmates and close soul bonding for you on the horizon, and she, from the non-physical, is trying to help you get to these connections and help you heal any residual hurt and heartache. Okay, now for those of you where this is like somebody who is existing in your life right now, what I feel is like when you guys finally mend and, you know, get past whatever happened here, like this is a lifetime connection. Like there's a depth to this relationship that will go even deeper that you never imagined you could have with this person. Okay, it's just you guys have to overcome whatever has separated you, but you are still very connected at the heart space. All right, so let's pull some more messages. All right, action of twin flames. We have heart. You are a tough act to follow. I have realized you are truly one of a kind. So Pisces is coming out here. This person, like you really inspire them. You've inspired a lot of change and growth inside of them, and probably why they're working so hard on themselves right now for improvement. Okay. Under this masculine flame, we have spirit guides. What is meant to be will be. You need to trust in your current path. Wow, Pisces. I just have to say, for many of you, this is twin flame right here. Okay, and whatever is going on, you've got to trust it. What's meant to be will come back, you know, together in the perfect divine time, because the other message attached is no matter what is happening between us, our souls are eternally joined. So Pisces, this is like their soul speaking to you, and then your spirit guides coming in saying like, this is a process, okay? And you know, you guys have different life paths, and when this is meant to come back together and be, it will be, okay? As passed on loved one, this to me is giving you guidance and reassurance that their passing, anybody's passing, is all part of the divine plan and nothing is out of order. And the more like you are connected into your spiritual body, you see that clarity through your third eye, and you're always connected and you'll always feel them. Okay, so under this divine feminine of thoughts, we have some unknown energy. I'm the reason it didn't work out with anybody else. Wait until we meet. So Pisces, with this coming in under her, I feel like there may have been a bit of some outside influences, some karmic connections outside of your connection with this person, whether on your side or her side. And that is what caused a lot of the heartache and dysfunction between the two of you. It has to do with outside influences here, okay? Next out, under this queen, we have heart. Our connection is etched into my soul. I just can't seem to forget you. Wow. Okay, Pisces, so this queen here, if as an embodied person, she definitely misses you and thinks about you and wants to heal and mend with you. I just, man, it's like, how do we talk about this? Stuff just feels swept under the rug with this person, okay, if she's embodied. Now, if this is like a passed on loved one, she's just confirming, you know, your guys' soul connection. And then also for that third scenario where this is like somebody from past life that you're about to meet in this lifetime, this right here is just telling me like your connection is instantaneous when you meet, okay, because you're etched in each other's soul and you can't forget each other. So when you guys come together and meet, it's like, you know, that part of you that's been missing all your life that you didn't even know was missing, okay? So let's pull some more cards, Pisces. All right, so those are going to be some little bonus messages there. All right, action of twin flames. Look at that. I love it. Growth is 777. So Pisces 777 is your sign of synchronicity with this person, that they are growing, they are changing. And once all of that takes place, I feel like you guys come back together and have a soul-based, heart-based conversation in a different way than ever before, and this connection is very spiritual based moving forward. Okay, under the masculine of flames, we have, oh my gosh, look at card 22, and remember this card life for life purpose 22, and now 22 coming out over here. And this is the sign Capricorn, which could be a Capricorn Pisces, but also is talking about the amount of growth and maturity and lessons that had to take place and be overcome in this person as well in you before you guys come back together. Okay, it's like the lessons that you're working on and they're working on don't involve each other right now, and that's why we're separated. But when you guys come back together, you are so grown. It's you guys are like wise, mature beings. Under this divine feminine of thoughts, we have alignment and good advice. So Pisces, this here feels like you guys can come back together, but more when you are aligned. And again, Pisces, I feel like you are the one that has to bridge that gap between the two of you, regardless of who's at fault, just because of that person's personality. And with sign good advice, I feel like when that time is upon you, you'll receive some advice from a person in your life, from a little meme you're reading, from maybe a tarot reading. Like there's something that's going to really prompt you to reach out to her. Like you'll know when it's time, when that good advice comes your way, okay? However it's supposed to show up. And lastly, under this Queen of Cups, look at that. We have the reward, 888. So Pisces, this person, when you and her heal, I do feel that you will heal, okay? When you guys heal, it will be much better than before. However, it's like somebody has to stop being so serious and kind of let some things go, or finally talk about some things, okay? Like I feel like that's the hang up in this connection. If this is an embodied person, it's like you've got to just really communicate, but be heart-based, like not so serious about it. I don't know why that feels so strong, but there it is. If this is speaking to that soulmate that you're about to reconnect with for the first time in this lifetime, Pisces, look at that. This is a very rewarding relationship for you. It's like sisterhood or brotherhood from the moment you guys meet, like besties. You just get each other. You feel like you can trust, you can be vulnerable, like you've known each other all your lives, okay? So if that's somebody you've known in previous life and now you're about to meet them, it's just like boom, that quick of a connection, and it's meant to last, okay? As a passed on loved one, I really feel as though just whatever happened, like she's trying to help you and project energies of fun, of play, of magic, of reward, of manifestation, of things of your heart desire to bring some happiness back into your life, Pisces. Okay, our advice cards. A season, ask spirit, and the finish, sign 1212. So Pisces, this coming out is telling me that the season of separation in these connections, for those of you where these are embodied people, is coming to an end, is coming to the finish. That like your reconciliations, your healing, your mending in these relationships, it feels as though it takes place between now and the end of the year, okay? It's like you just, each one of these, if you resonate with each one, it's like by the end of the year you are at peace with each one, okay? Or if it's just one or two, it's like you're going to get that energy worked out by the end of the year. It's like all of these, Pisces, again, and that's a first. I feel like healing can happen in each and every one of these relationships if they're still embodied people, okay? As passed on loved ones, you are being given a lot of guidance and protection, especially around relationships that aren't very good for you, that are toxic for you, that were only meant to last a season. Like you're getting a lot of clarity and guidance on those connections, Pisces, because again, You guys may have a few people coming into your reality that you have not met before. You know, I'm the reason it didn't work with anybody else. Wait until we meet, and I'm a lifetime connection you haven't met yet, okay? So Pisces, for some of you, if this is just passed on loved ones coming through, it's like they're bringing you the guidance and clarity you need to tie up karmics, to tie up relationships and emotions that were only meant to last a season, so you can like get beyond that and be healed and feel clear and open and free for some new connections to come into your reality. And Pisces, seriously, like you guys are the first ones that I got like that from. So this is a very unique and interesting reading, and I'm glad that I did wait until I'm totally refreshed to do this, because these have just really taken a lot out of me. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm already trying to pull the healing cards, but let's pull some tarot first and gain a bit more insight about each one of these relationships. And you know what, Pisces? This being the 8th, maybe in August for some of you, you're going to be healing with this Queen of Cups, or finally talking, you know, both of you sharing your hearts, or you have some new connections coming in, okay? So with this action of twin flames, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the 3 of Cups. So Pisces, it's just a matter of timing before you and this person come back together. They're growing, they're expanding, they're really maturing, all right? The masculine of flames, we have the 8 of Swords. So right now I know that we both are very blocked from each other in the physical and feeling quite rejected by each other in the physical. This, Pisces, you've got to just trust spirit on this, that these energies and thoughts will dissipate, okay? Because it's part of like the lesson attached for you for this other person, all right? And I just like feel you guys will overcome this energy, like that's part of the lesson. Over here under this Divine Feminine of Thoughts, we have the Knight of Pentacles. This to me, Pisces, is where I feel you're going to offer her, you know, hey, I want to talk, I want to be in your life. Because it's like once you reach out, she will own up to her nonsense, but it's like she won't be the one to make that first move, that first step, so to speak, okay? So here it's like if you're willing to make peace and make a truce, it will be long lasting. It's just like you've got to be the one to reach out to her. Yeah, because look at here, now we have the King of Pentacles. So Pisces, yeah, what I feel here is like if you reach out to her, you guys, you know, start working things out, your relationship goes from this, you know, Knight of Pentacles, very slow, very stable, can be trustworthy, into this King of Pentacles, which is long-term, long-lasting, a whole different type of relationship and connection than before, okay? This could also indicate that, you know, through this time apart, this Queen has transitioned from this Knight of Pentacles energy into this King of Pentacles energy, meaning that she can take accountability and responsibility for her actions and behavior. But again, Pisces, I really feel like it's, whoa, yeah, look at that. And this just jumped out. You are the one that has to reach out to her to communicate with her with this King of Swords energy, all right? And so I don't know, we'll go with the last two. I feel like this King of Swords kind of sits in between her and this Queen of Cups, because in a standard tarot deck, this would be the Queen of Swords. Okay, Pisces, so you have the Queen of Swords and now the King of Swords, and that to me is like once you guys reconcile, you're on the same page with each other, okay? The energy is equal and balanced with each other, and better communication. All right, so lastly on this Queen of Cups down here, we have the Page of Pentacles and we have Strength. So Pisces, this to me definitely could be talking about these new connections coming in. Like there are new relationships as with this page, and it's like it's going to be a very strong connection right from the start, okay? For others of you where this person's embodied, this is talking about how the relationship is there, but kind of more more superficial because there's just something like we don't talk about or we sweep under the rug. But if we would just communicate and get it all out there, Pisces, you guys would transform into this, a much more solid, stable, authentic type of connection. Okay, as passed on loved one, she is definitely helping you heal, Pisces, and preparing you for these new connections that are meant to come into your reality. So now let's pull some healing cards and see what can help these relationships heal or bring you some peace, Pisces. All right, so under this action of twin flames, we have even in chaos, we can find peace. Yeah, Pisces, this is just a beautiful confirmation that what was once crazy, chaos, out of control is coming into a place of balance and order. And again, this person's really working hard on growing themselves. And I feel like when you come back together, there is a lot of happiness and celebration. You're much more on the same page, and it's, you know, more of a spiritual based connection and deep conversation. Under this masculine of flames, we have in the darkness, there is always hope. Wow, Pisces. This one here is like, you have not stopped thinking about them. They have not stopped thinking about you. I know I said this could be like father, grandfather, as passed on loved one. That can be, definitely. But man, I feel so strongly this is like twin flame energy. And in the darkness, there is always hope. It's like, even though you guys maybe feel like there's no chance, I just disagree based on this reading. What's meant to be is meant to be, Pisces, and the restrictions and barriers are there while they need to be, and that's out of your control and out of your hands. But when it's time to reconcile and come back into union, it is time, okay? And through the darkness, like, there's always hope. Through the darkness, you both have transformed and changed tremendously and become different versions of yourself, the right versions of yourself to align with each other in a twin flame union. Okay, so very beautiful there. Under this divine feminine of thoughts, be a superhero for others, shine the light back to them. Yep, Pisces, here's your confirmation that you've got to be the one to bridge this gap, even if it was not your fault. If this person, I don't know what their deal is, okay? It's just like, if you come back to them and try to work it out, like, that's the sign that they've been asking for or something, okay? So that, to me, it's just another confirmation of like you bridging that gap with that person. And lastly, with this Queen of Cups, get lost in the sound of music. So Pisces, as a passed on loved one, I would say pay attention to certain songs that remind you of her, because that is her coming through, you know, trying to comfort you, trying to let you know that she is near. Now, for those of you where this is people that you haven't met yet that, you know, are being talked about, these new connections, it could be like you're making music together, or you guys bond over the love of the same band, or, you know, it's something like maybe you're at a music festival or a record store. I don't know. There's something attached to music when it comes to these new connections that are coming into your life. And lastly, as far as, you know, this, you're feeling this for somebody who is embodied, Pisces, that to me would say, like, she hears songs that remind her of you, you hear songs that remind you of her. Okay, also some meditation and different frequencies of music will help you heal further with this queen, and that's something you do personally on your own, where you're trying to balance your energy and let go of any, you know, heartache and unforgiveness inside of you through meditation and sound therapy. All right, Pisces, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually pull a messages from heaven card, and this is either, you know, a final message if you were feeling this as a passed on loved one. You know, each personality, final message from them, or this is some advice from a passed on loved one about this particular connection that you have where you both are still embodied. Okay, so let's see, Pisces, what is coming out for you guys through these messages. So action of twin flames, we have you are never alone. Okay, so as a passed on loved one, this is just a confirmation that, you know, they are still a beacon of light from you, from the other side, and you are never, ever, ever alone, Pisces. As advice about this connection, it's, you know, even though you guys are separated and apart, you're still connected at the soul. You're not... that has never left either one of you, okay? Under this masculine of flames, we have I was met by so many loving people. So pretty straightforward. If it's passed on loved one, you know, like through their transition, they returned to other family members and they're not alone. They're not sad. They're not hurting. They are very much loved and supported, and they're projecting that same love and support towards you. As advice, you know, for an embodied relationship, Pisces, this is saying while you and this person are separated, very important for you to maintain and keep up other loving, close connections, you know, friend, family member, or maybe even romance for some of you. It's like, don't just go to the sideline and wither up and, you know, blow away, waiting for this to come back into your reality. This, to me, it's all about timing, Pisces, and what's meant to be, it will be. But it's like, keep living your life, all right? And don't close up and close down due to this disconnection and whatever's happened here. It's like, no, keep living your life, keep loving, because that's exactly what you need to be doing. Under this divine feminine of thoughts, I feel healthy and happy. So, you know, as passed on loved one, she's happy to be free and out of the body, regardless of, you know, what it looked like from your perspective, her passing and transition. She's good, and she is happy to be guiding you, okay, and helping you, Pisces, reach your highest potential that you are capable of, all right? Because remember, she's very, like, drill sergeant like, and she's trying to help get you to the top. As a message for embodied with this relationship, I feel this is a passed on loved one letting you know that this person is ready and open to a reconnection with you, Pisces. It's just, remember, you're the one that has to reach out and wait for that really good advice that prompts you to do it. Lastly, with this Queen of Cups, there is no time where I am. Time is only on earth. So as, you know, passed on loved one, she's letting you know time is of no consequence. And very interesting, because the very next card out in the healing, and I just looked at it, but I didn't pull it out. Look, it says time is on our side, and that would have been a second card for this lineup. So there's something about time that will be like significant for you, synchronistic with this person, whether she's passed on or embodied. Okay, she's like bringing that like to the forefront of something about time. And I could be a song like Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper, because we do got the music there as well, or clocks, okay? Those could be significant, like, hey, you know, if you're really noticing this clock, yeah, that's me, because maybe she loved clocks. Or again, something about some music, Pisces. So as passed on loved one, clocks and music, very, very strong. And she's telling you, like we only have a limited time in each life on earth, okay? But in the non-physical, it doesn't exist. It does not exist. It exists, but it doesn't exist. That doesn't make sense to me either. It's like it doesn't exist like outside of this like barrier or something. And so she's like, I can come back and have more time here on earth. Like, the time I had was sufficient, and I could come back at any time and have more time. So if it was like a matter of like you didn't get enough time with her, you didn't feel like she had enough time in her life, she's saying no. Like, time is just an earth thing, and when you're like transitioned, you will perceive time differently. Okay, it's, I don't know, she's like, don't worry about that. Now, those of you where this is connections coming into your life, like the connections you haven't met yet, it is a matter of timing. Like, I feel like it's set in stone. Like, you will meet these people at a specific junction on your life path journey. Okay, as an embodied, this is all about divine timing, and I really feel Spirit's going to bring this relationship back together kind of naturally when it's time for you. Or it might even be, like I said, I feel like some of you are still connected to this person, and with all this talk of time, it's time to finally talk about things that are swept under the rug or that we sugarcoat because they're uncomfortable to talk about. Like, it is finally time to have those conversations, and you and her are actually going to get closer due to that. Okay, so Pisces, those are your messages from everybody who wants to heal with you that's coming through this reading anyways. So I just want to leave you with the Hawaiian healing prayer. And what that is for those of you that really want to heal with somebody, whether it's their fault you guys aren't talking or it's your fault that you're not talking, it's irrelevant who's at fault. All you need to do is, kind of quiet your mind, think of that person, and project your energy, your loving thoughts, and your loving emotions towards them. And while you're doing that, say in your mind or out loud, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. And just say that a few times, and then do that a few times throughout the day and before you fall asleep. Because Pisces, what that does is that gets that momentum of energy out there for healing, and it's either going to bring you back in union with these, disconnected relationships in your life so that you guys can fully heal, or you're going to heal enough inside of you to where this no longer hurts you and you're able to let go and move on and live your life. Okay, because the reconciliations feel like, look at that, 12. Yeah, by December, Pisces, I feel like these are all worked out if these are embodied relationships. Okay, and definitely by December, I feel like you have 1 or 2 new soul companions coming in that are a part of your soul collective. All right, so Pisces, those are your messages. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.